Hello, today we're going to be talking about the water cycle. This is just a general overview. I would like you at this time to pause the video and open up the same PowerPoint so that way you have access to the links. You'll be able to click on those and see the embedded material here. To start off with, we're going to be talking about the movement of the water between the atmosphere and Earth's surface. As water enters the atmosphere, that's evaporation. When water comes back to the Earth, it's either going to come in the form of condensation or precipitation. In this simple diagram, you can see where the water evaporates, goes up, condenses to form clouds, then we get precipitation, which then returns back to Earth, and the cycle starts over. There's actually more to it than that, and this video should cover it. Please pause and look at the links right here. Transpiration is something we've only touched on and didn't really talk about in class. Transpiration is when water enters the atmosphere through plants. Plants will bring in water through their roots up to their leaves where photosynthesis takes place, and then from the leaves it releases the water vapor into the air. As it says here, 10% of the water vapor in the air is from plants releasing water through transpiration. Please pause and look at the links here and here to learn more about transpiration. Water vapor can also form through sublimation. Sublimation is when ice becomes water vapor without changing into water first. So what happens is ice that doesn't have a lot of thermal energy gains a significant amount of thermal energy, and it goes right from ice into water vapor. You'll often see this when frost in the morning on grass dissipates into the air. When water vapor reaches the atmosphere, it can return as water in two ways: condensation and precipitation. Condensation is when water vapor loses its thermal energy and sticks to condensation nuclei forming clouds, or when dew forms. At this point, you want to pause, you want to look at the cloud formation video, and you want to look here in this YouTube video on about cloud formation. Precipitation is when the water condenses into droplets that stick together to form larger droplets that fall from the sky as rain, hail, sleet, or snow, depending upon the temperature of the air as it falls. For it to be rain, it generally starts as snow, and the snow then melts. For snow, it has to be below freezing all the way down. Sleet occurs when snow melts, becomes rain, and then refreezes into balls of ice. Hail occurs only in cumulonimbus clouds when ice pellets continue to refreeze until they become so large they actually fall. At this time, please go to the link on precipitation. When water reaches the Earth's surface, most of it falls in the ocean because the oceans make up about 2/3 of the Earth's surface. Ocean currents then are going to move the water around the world. This is a very good video that explains all of that. I'd like you to watch the entire video. Water that falls on land can do several different things. First is runoff. Due to gravity, water flows downhill and it follows streams and rivers to lakes, marshlands, or oceans. These areas right here would be runoff. These would be creeks that run back to a larger body of water. At this time, pause and look at the runoff. Infiltration is something we're going to discuss more later on. It won't be on your quiz, but just something you need to know about. A lot of rainfall that falls will fall down onto the ground and then soak into the ground. This creates groundwater, and this is where we generally get our water from if we have a well. Ice flows are glaciers where water freezes on ice caps like Antarctica or Greenland. 68.7% of the world's fresh water is locked in ice flows, so that's a majority of the fresh water that's available to us in the world. In this part, energy is transported as water changes states from water to water vapor to ice. The changing of the thermal energy in the process can affect air temperatures, water temperatures in the ocean, and weather in an area. So energy is one of the things that's transported by the water cycle. The other thing is material. Material is also transported because the movement of the water in the water cycle, materials get moved. So Dissolved salts on land end up in the ocean. That's why the ocean is salty. Gases can also be dissolved in water and then transfer throughout the ocean. Rivers can carry silt, soil, mud, and gravel. Now in this part, it's the water cycle activity. I need you to pause the video and look at the water cycle activity. After that, we have more work for you to do today. Have a good day.